A lot of smaller studios are trying to go for that PS2 or PS3 vibe. And Scars Above hits that sweet spot of just being hard enough, just being interesting enough, of being satisfying. You get little elements of Dark Souls, little elements of Dead Space, little elements of Resident Evil, and a little bit of Uncharted. And it's done in this style where it's a scientist who's studying this planet, and it's really interesting. This is almost like if Annihilation came out in 2010 and had a PS3 game. You're this stranded scientist, and it takes a real scientific approach. It tries to look at like the different ecosystems, the organs inside the different creatures that you encounter. A lot of people were comparing this to Returnal, and it's not as hard, and it's a lot more atmospheric. The other thing I would say is it has that Dark Souls element that it respawns you at a checkpoint. You have kind of a healing point that respawns your enemies. But the good thing is if you die, if you killed the boss or you have a collectible, it saves it in the game's progression system. So you don't have to constantly backtrack. I would definitely give this a recommend. I think the price is a good at a good point, but the animation's a little lacking.